Hello, Leo. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be your August 2019 forecast for love and life. Remember, time is an illusion, energy is fluid. So if you listen to this now in August of 2019 or a year from now in August 2020 or sometime in between, it doesn't matter. Whenever you're guided to listen to something, the message is right for you at that time. That's how it works. Because when I channel, I'm channeling for every single person that could ever come across this video whenever the best time is for them. I am intending healings and blessings coming your way and full chakra restoration. You don't need to do anything for this. As I am a healer, I'm just sending it your way and you will receive it at your highest and best time. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. We are going to use all of the Jasmine Beckett Griffith cards that I have. In this reading, we're going to do oracle cards at the end, and we're going to start with, though, The Wild and Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. And I am going to be reading from the books at the end to give Lucy Cavendish, the author of the cards, props for all the time that she took to write these different books. And there's some important messages in there for you, and Spirit guided me to share those with you at the end of your reading, Leo. Okay, we are going to get started. What is going on with Leo? Wow, that card just did some double flips. The Father of Cups. Okay, this is you, Leo, or this is a father figure, or your partner, a father type figure, father of your children, or someone that's coming in to be the father of your children, or perhaps this is you taking that loving role of being a father. Or some kind of masculine energy that's very loving coming in. It's going to be different for everyone, so I'm going to go, Spirit, what's the storyline you want me to focus on? It could be any storyline, so put it as it fits. But this is, Spirit wants you to hone in on more of this energy. This loving, generous, kind, King of Cups type energy. Sometimes not as expressive as you need to be, if this is the energy that you're in, but it's time to express yourself. It's time to speak the love that you have, the passion that you have, and speak that and move forward in this love, understanding your emotions, coming into balance with your emotions. The King of Cups, the Father of Cups, is very balanced, very grounded, very stable, understands the divine feminine within and the divine masculine within. And that's you coming into balance, Leo. Balance in your heart space. It's time to stop overthinking. Some of you have been overthinking and way too much in your head, way too hard on yourself, way obsessing and what if this, what if that. It's time to bridge that gap that from your heart to your mind so that you can be more centered and moving forward and more loving and more compassionate. Opening up your heart space is really important for you right now, Leo. What other messages are coming in for Leo? Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to open up your heart space when you've been hurt, right? You've been hurt, stabbed in the back, the pain of what didn't work out. I'm getting a message for someone that there's a child involved or there's a divorce happening or has already happened, and it was very painful. And it was very painful to lose this union that you thought was your divine union, that thought was your divine partner. And it's really painful to have to separate this family tie, because this is like the red strings of fate I'm seeing all of a sudden in this card just for this reading. I've never seen this before, but like the red strings of fate fading this union together, because it was part of your plan. It was part of your growth process. It was part of you gaining that understanding of what you need to move forward. So looking at that from a healing aspect, allowing your heart space to heal, allowing this family unit to heal, allowing your parent-child relationship to heal in whatever form that means. And look at this, another 3 right after. After you allow this to heal, right, for this union right here, whether it be business or love or whatever it is, this family dynamic was painful for a reason, to help you grow, to push you out of your comfort zone. And now once you move through this and you're like floating through this, like what I'm seeing is like you're floating through this, like knowing better with a more centered heart space, and you're able to just kind of float by, gain the lessons and float by into divine partnerships, healthy partnerships, coming together as one, and or three coming together as a unit. And look at how, instead of being all convoluted and twisted and manipulative and controlling and whatever was happening in this situation, it's now very open, full chakra healing, balanced, the magic of the triangle, these now being bonded together at the joints. So you have your own freedom to live your own life, but you're still connected to these people instead of being all crazy tangled in that mess. So it's coming in, calling in your soul family, letting go of the past, allowing yourself to heal, and calling in these divine partnerships. And also the Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. So as you're really diving into your emotions and understanding all the things about you, loving the shadow aspects of yourself, bringing yourself into balance, filling your own cup, feeling good as you're, kind of like, I keep getting this image like you're in a boat, you're on the water, you're waiting for your ships to come in, you're getting this clarity on your life, and you're just sort of like floating by, like almost like watching your life like in a movie strip. Like, wow, that really happened? Oh, I did that? Or I allowed that? Or whoa, that's what I got myself into. And now you're untangled and you're understanding how it all works, and you're allowing yourself to heal and coming into these divine partnerships. And the ships that are coming in are fated and destined ships, okay? The next card is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, leaving the past behind. Like I said, leaving this darkness behind, seeing the light. All the things that haven't worked out, you're ready. You're ready to move, let the heartache go and move into these divine partnerships. And look at this. This is you, Leo. Okay, if you haven't listened to the reading that I posted recently, the Black Super New Moon in Leo, please listen to it because there's a lot of confirmations there for you. And this is your card. This is the Sun. You know what's interesting is Virgo got their own card, the Hermit. Aquarius got their own card, the Star. And you got your, I believe this is your card, the Sun, or is it Strength? I don't know. But to me, the Sun is a Leo sign. That sun shining, that passion, what I'm feeling, it's your card. The sun is shining in. It's that confidence, standing in your power, taking your power back. Others have been stealing it from you, wiping your energy clean, sucking you dry is what I'm feeling. Like it just is a sucking you dry type of feeling, and now it's time to replenish your own cup and move forward. The sun is shining in on you, giving you these blessings. The divine masculine is healing you. This is energy of the divine masculine coming in to heal you, to give you the confidence. This is the happiest card in the deck. So there's happiness coming after the darkness, okay? Been in the dark night of the soul, working through your pain, looking at the past, what hasn't worked out, and now you're being revitalized into this new life. Okay, yeah. The Sun, okay, the Sun of Wands. So this could be a youthful energy. This could be the child that I was feeling. Could be a fire sign or something like that, a very passionate, driven, this is the Prince of Wands, can kind of be flighty and all over the place, and maybe, focused on one thing until it wasn't fun anymore, and then kind of going off to the other. So it could be a very flighty and irresponsible type energy. It can be, but what I'm feeling is that this is possibly you taking your control back, because this feels very powerful. It doesn't feel flighty to me. The snake is all about healing. So you're being healed of all these past wounds. Your child is being healed. If you're wondering how your child is doing, there's massive healing happening with your child and within yourself and your own inner child. And it's taking this passion and this clarity and this creativity and all that you know about the process of life and moving forward in a very powerful way. Temperance. Yeah, balance. Not overindulging. Perhaps you've been overindulging in certain aspects, maybe overindulging in your headspace, I'm hearing, thinking about things, fantasizing, running things over in your mind over and over. And it's just time to come into balance with that and not overindulge in any particular area, and really somebody's health. You need to bring your diet back into balance. eating more healthful foods. Maybe perhaps some of you have been overindulging in alcohol or drugs or, food. Could be, relationship, sex. It could be anything. But it's bringing that stuff into balance and letting go of what's not serving you and seeing the truth about your life and what's, and that the sun really is shining in, and it's a really beautiful time for healing for you. And there's drips coming out of this bird, like teardrops going into this flame. So it's something about water and fire coming together for you. So you could be dealing with a water sign, and you already are a fire sign, or you have a lot of water in your chart because this Father of Cups came up. This could be your divine partner that's a water sign, or someone that's connected to their emotions. But it's allowing your emotions, all of your emotions, to light the fire within to move you forward. Once you understand them all and you get the truth and clarity and healing and the lessons learned, and you're able to float past all of this pain and heartache and leave it in the past, that's where you'll find your balance. Anything else for Leo from this deck? Okay, a couple more cards when I come out. We have the Moon, the Four of Swords. It came in upside down, but I'm going to reverse it so that you can have that resting time. The Ace of Swords, this truth and clarity coming in, and then the Mother of Swords. Wow. Okay, so you've got a divine feminine figure, which could be you getting that clarity and truth. But what's happening is with this moon and this new moon, it's bringing a new life for you, Leo, and it's illuminating what was unseen before is now being seen. Something's being revealed in your life. A truth is being revealed. Some of you, it came in upside down. So some of you have not been able to rest. You're not allowing yourself to rest. Like I said, you're in your head thinking. So I'm going to change this energy for you. Allow the truth and clarity that's coming in. Activate your third eye chakra and take a rest from this sword energy. Take a rest from thinking too much, right? Once you take a rest and you go within and you start seeing, look at all this clarity and truth that's coming in like lightning. Look at this Ace of Swords. This is brand new beginnings in life. Brand new just beginnings and everything. Again, healing, full chakra healing. And this is the figure 8, twin flame soulmate reunion. Having the clarity and truth on who your twin flame soulmate really is, who your divine partner really is. But you have to take a rest from all the thoughts and obsessions before you can do that. You have to walk away from the past and allow the sun to shine in on these new beginnings. This clarity is coming in like lightning from the universe. And then here you are, standing on your truth with all the wisdom that you've gained, allowing this healing to happen and bringing yourself into balance so that you can move forward. And look at the bottom of the deck. That's you, the Emperor, the Empress of your life. It's an extremely creative and passionate time. It's time to nurture yourself and your dreams, Leo. Know how abundant you are. You are worthy and you do deserve it. We're going to move on to the beautiful creatures deck. See what else is coming in for Leo. A little more information on this clarity and truth that's coming in. A little more information on that. What is the clarity and truth coming in for Leo? What is it regarding? Ooh, sorry about that. Queen of Wands. Okay, so we've got more, passionate energy. This is you, Leo, right? Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. Whether you're masculine or feminine, but this is you being the Queen of Wands. Determined to walk this path. Determined to do the things that make you excited. Determined to follow through with your commitments. And look at that beautiful red moon, like all that passion coming in. The Queen of Wands takes charge. No nonsense. Very loving and compassionate, very sexy, sensual. I mean, a god or a goddess, but hot. If this is about the clarity that's coming through is you are the Queen of Wands. You are gorgeous. You are amazing. You have a lot of gifts and talents to share with the world. You're worth it. You're worthy. So keep up with your determination to share your truth and allow this healing to occur in your life. It's a very passionate and creative time for you, Leo. Look at that. That's you riding into victory, the Six of Wands. Riding into victory, being recognized for how far you've come. This clarity and truth that's coming in is going to help propel you forward, and you will be recognized. Spirit is recognizing you, wanting to reward you with these blessings. All you have to do is allow yourself to receive and take the inspired action steps forward in your life and in love. Victory is yours. Wow. Okay, here you go. Here's your double confirmation that it's time to take a rest from that sword energy. It's time to take a rest. It's time to meditate. This is a card about meditation, going within, finding that stability within yourself, that balance. It's time to take a rest from all the chaotic energy, the stuff that you've got, the stories you're telling yourself in your head that aren't even true. It's time to take control back in your life. Take your power back. Use logic. Look at this. Wow, divine partners coming in. What did I say? Twin flame, soulmate, the figure 8, the infinity sign. You got the Mother of Swords here, and which is the Queen of Swords, and then you got the King of Swords here. So that can be you bringing your divine masculine and feminine into being your logic center, realizing that the truth and clarity coming in, that all those old stories you were telling yourself are not true about yourself and about the situations. Having your own cup, filling your own cup, feeling nourished, strong in your convictions. But this is divine partnership coming in. Perhaps you're dealing with an air sign, or you have air sign in your chart, or it can just be the energy of this. But we're getting a couple different, motherly queens and a couple different like father type figures. So you've got the Father of Cups and the King of Swords. So you've got Cups and Swords masculine, and then Wands and Swords feminine. It's really bringing that all together within yourself, but also that's a partner that you're attracting. So if you are a masculine, then you are attracting this very passionate, hot, sexy, determined, creative woman or a man, but divine feminine that stands in their truth and will be a beautiful mother to your children. If you are the divine feminine listening to this, you are attracting a very loving, compassionate, logical, intelligent, compassionate father figure for your children, for your future children, or just a great, solid, loving, trustworthy partner that will tell you the truth. These are both very truthful individuals coming together, being authentic, and riding forward in victory. There you are in your meditation, right? And the Hermit card is coming back, coming in, telling you it is time to go within. It's time to look and allow yourself to heal. Ask yourself what you really want and be able to move forward. Gain the clarity that you need. Remove the clutter, the energetic debris. Meditate, get a healing, whatever it is, and allow yourself to heal and move forward. But it is important to take a time out sometimes, Leo, to take a time out for yourself. Because it's very easy to get caught up in what everyone else wants and what everyone else says and what the society says and what the internet says and what the news is talking about. We have to disconnect sometimes, and I'm feeling very strongly for you, Leo. It's just time to disconnect and realize how abundant and victorious you already are, and how passionate and beautiful you are, and how much love you have to share with the world. You have a lot of love. Leos are very loyal. Stay loyal to yourself, and you will attract a loyal partner. And look at that. What I was talking about, this divine union. I'm feeling it, the lovers. It's making a choice in love. It's loving yourself first and attracting that partner. Divine partnership coming in, divine partners coming in. That there is truth and clarity and authenticity within this relationship. You can trust it. There's a couple sixes on the board. I'm not sure if there was anywhere else, but that's beauty and blessings coming in. The past revisiting, this Mercury retrograde. Perhaps you're getting some truth and clarity because you're looking at your past and you're wanting to heal from the past. The world, someone is blocking this completion. Someone, Leo, you know who you are, is blocking this completion and not making the choice in love, right? But it's time. It's time for this completion. It's time to come to live the life that you were meant to do. It's time to end certain cycles in your life that you maybe are avoiding. And the cycles could quite possibly be just the stories you're telling yourself. It can be letting go of relationships, and like we talked about in the beginning, this partnership that you thought was the partnership or the love or the union, but it's not. And really allowing yourself to heal and see the truth in that, of why it happened, why you attracted it to you and brought it to you. It's so you can learn and grow. Take the lessons and move forward. Because the sun is shining in on this union, on your life, on your abundance moving forward. And look at that. The moon has made her appearance in, I think, all the readings so far. So this is a very powerful time. All these eclipses that have occurred, and this new moon and being the second one in the month is really important right now. It's important to allow yourself to see the truth about yourself, to allow these things to be revealed that have been blocked for some time. Allow this truth and clarity to come in about who your divine partner really is, about who you really are, and move forward in that. That's the truth and clarity that you're receiving, is this divine partnership. Being victorious, finding that passion again, completing these cycles, bringing yourself back into balance. And here we are, talk about divine union, twin flame, soulmate, the sun and the moon. To me, that is divine union. The divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. Loving the shadows, diving deep in the emotions, and allowing your creativity and standing in your power and moving forward. Divine union, Leo. Divine union. And look at the bottom of the deck. Divine union, and then you got the Hierophant, the High Priest, blessed changes, commitment, morals, values, going after what you want instead of what everyone else says you should have or do or say or be. This is you staying committed to your path and plan, making the commitment to the love of your life, to your divine partner, making the choice to commit finally. Commit to yourself, love yourself. Once you come into physical union, or perhaps you already are, make the commitment. It's what you've been waiting for. Make the commitment on that new job. Make that commitment on this opportunity that's coming your way. But I really feel it's strong in divine union. It's time to make the commitment. Whatever that means to you, it's time to make the commitment. And right under that was the Three of Swords again. It's time to let go of this energy. It's time to move forward from this. It's time to allow your heart to heal and let go of the past. The past is the past, and the power is in now. Power is in now, Leo. Okay, we are going to see what Les Vampires has to say. What messages are for Leo in this time period, this blessed time period, passionate time period, victorious time period, healing, blessings, completion, new beginnings. It's all available to you, Leo. Okay, what do the Les Vampires have to say for Leo? I already know which one it is because it's sticking out saying, pick me, pick me. Ancient, ancestry, Egypt, magical inheritance. Ooh, someone is going to come into some kind of inheritance, and it might be the gift of some magical powers or knowledge, but it could be money as well. And really look into your ancestry and what piques your, in ancient Egypt will mean something to someone. And it's a 4. So 4 is angelic guidance. The angels are with you, guiding you on this journey, and this is about bringing stability into your life. I am feeling very strongly that this divine union is absolutely a past life. Absolutely, you've been with this person before. That's why they're going to feel so familiar to you. Family connections that lead you to greater knowledge of the self and how to work with the family members you know. There will be information that comes to you at this time that may surprise or disappoint. Whatever the reaction, it is a gift to be able to know where you are from and from whom the raw matter, the very cells of your being came. For someone, you are looking for your birth parents, or you will find your birth parents, or find where you came from and what life was actually like. It could be disturbing, but it's all going to, maybe for some, but not for all. But just to know what your family's been through, the truth of what they've been through, of how far they've come, and you're going to see a little truth in yourself and how that's mirroring your life now. Tap into ancestral energy for as much to offer you at this time. Simply take the time to meditate and see who comes to you. Yeah, your ancestors are really wanting to work with you. You know, we got the Four of Swords twice, so it's extremely important that you meditate. If you don't meditate, you know, you can just take 5 minutes out of your day and meditate. You could do guided meditations on YouTube to meet your ancestors, to talk with your ancestors. I'd be happy to walk you through that as well if you're interested. But your ancestors are really wanting to come forward and give you this knowledge, because they've got all this knowledge from the past, and they want you to unlock that, because it's going to help you move forward to understand where you came from and what gifts you actually have. Your gifts are being realized, and they're really working through you. It's important sometimes to know about our family, to understand them in a greater way, to heal those family wounds that I felt from the beginning. Perhaps you were the child, and it's healing the wounds with your parents, because your parents split up or something happened that was very traumatic when you were a child, and it's time to really move through that and into this new life. And I'm wishing you so much healing, whoever that is, and understanding, and that you get the clarity that you need. And if you want to dive deeper, please let me know. What does Alice, the Wonderland, have to say for EOs? Well, your cards are just like all up. There we go. Forget who you are, because you are changing. And this is a 4 to a 5 on the right track. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. So for some of you, you've been living life like your, sorry, let me put this down. You've been living life just like your family did, and like kind of following suit, going through the motions, but it doesn't feel like it's right for you. And now it's time to forget that, forget the conditioning, forget the belief systems and programs that have been programmed into you. Let them fall away. Take the lessons, take what you've learned, and move forward, because they don't define you. Your family, your partner, your children don't define you. You define you. And it's really important that somebody remembers that you have the power to take control of your life right now. So let's see what this beautiful Alice has to say. You are discovering what can happen when you rely less on conditioning, memory, and civilization, and more on heart, receptivity, and nature. New friendships, connections, gentleness, and joy will be yours. So for the ancient, the ancestors, they want you to transform like how they did life and what they learned into this brand new life for yourself, and be you, but take the wisdom. They want to give you the wisdom that they already gained, so that you don't have to go through those same things that they went through. You are changing things for your entire ancestral line when you choose to live your best life. You are giving everyone through space and time that are connected to you the opportunity to grow when you do that, to expand, to move into this new level of existence. Pretty powerful. Forget what you tell yourself you are. Forget what others have said you ought to be. Forget the enmity, the avoidance, the fear we live with far too often. Forget who you have been taught to be. Instead, reawaken the innocence of the soul. You know thyself. Accept the mystery of you. Within that open space, with that forest where we are all returned to our ancient, most natural self, we can all be one again. There it is again, that ancient, most natural self, and we can all be one again. Wow, there's something about ancient wisdom coming through for you. And your ancestors, really big right now, speaking to you. So are you paying attention? Are you listening? Are you paying attention to your dreams? You're getting visited. Your daydreams, your night dreams, in your meditations, you will be visited by your ancestors if you are open to that and you choose to. And they're really wanting to give you messages. If you'd like to share those, either privately via my email or on the comments, I would love to hear about that, because it's extremely fascinating. I know my ancestors are working with me. My Grammy K is right by my side. My father is, always with me. But even ancient ancestors, we have some psychics in our family, but they go way back. And I think that my family just kind of forgot that we have those gifts. So I'm just helping them realize that we do. And I'm going to step out of the box. I'm the one stepping out of the box. And of course it's me, because that's always been me. I've always been the one to step out of the box. I wouldn't consider myself a black sheep because I'm a really good person. I'm a good family member. I don't do whatever. But I guess in a sense I am, because I step out of the box. I don't stay within the norm. I don't allow others to dictate. I have, but I've gotten out of that energy. I don't allow any more others to dictate my life. I dictate my life. And it's time for you to do the same. Oh, look at that. 2 kittens. You must choose. The lovers, a choice, an ultimatum. Oh, look how cute they are. I love cats. I miss my kitties. My kitties in heaven. So there's a choice to be made. You must choose. Which path are you going to follow? How do you want to live your life? Which way are you going to go? It's really up to you, but it's time for some endings of certain things to allow these new beginnings. But you have the choice. It's always your choice. Nobody else gets to choose for you. You choose for yourself. 2 kittens speak will help you make an important choice. So you're having trouble making a decision. You can't see which one to choose, which way to go. Both seem equally good or equally flawed. We have come to show you the difference between the 2 choices. You know you can only take one road at this time, and you know you must trust that which you leave behind, that which you're telling yourself you are abandoning, will be safe and cared for. You will make it through this choice without feeling agonies of guilt. You will. The universe trusts you to make the right choice. Feel it. You can now choose between seemingly indivisible ways. There will be a solution to this impossible situation. Put one choice out of your mind and move on with the other. There will never be a wrong choice. The only incorrect action at this time would be trying to do and have both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Somebody need to hear that. The other that you leave behind will not feel abandoned and angry as you fear. It will be safe and it will not be harmed, and it will find the perfect place and person to be with. Your test is to choose one now. You cannot hold both and do what must be done. Trust. In this case, it is up to you to choose. And the loss you fear is in fact a freedom. Time will prove this so. For now, put one thing down and choose the other, or no real growth can take place. Wow. You will never make the wrong choice, Leo. Trust yourself. You will never make the wrong choice. And if it's a situation where you're getting divorced and there's a child involved, the child's going to be just fine. Your ex is going to be just fine. Everybody's going to be just fine. If you're dating 2 people or making a choice in love and you're not knowing which way to go, don't be lying to yourself, because you know the truth. You have the clarity. It's in or it's coming in. You know who the person is to choose. So just choose it. Make your choice and commit. The Hierophant is all about commitment. Make the commitment to your path and plan. And do not allow anyone or anything to derail you from your mission and from enjoying your life. You deserve to be happy and enjoy your life. Forget who you once were, because you are birthing into a new existence. And it's time to make a choice of which path you want to go. You want to stay stuck in the past, or you want to move forward? It's up to you. It's always up to you. The last message here from the Oracles of the Shadow of the Light is a clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. It's a-coming. It's a-coming. You know it. You already know it. It's that truth and clarity coming in. The aha moment. If you like steampunk or gears or anything like that, if you like Halloween, possibly I'm seeing the pumpkin. It's harvest time in the fall. These things are all going to come together, and this wonderful new idea, this aha moment, is really going to come into fruition really fast. Ooh. And it's going to happen in such a way that you don't expect, kind of like flying through the air, and all of a sudden it's in front of your face, and you're just going to be like, whoa, okay, oh. Oh, it's going to be one of those moments. One of those aha moments is about to happen when you are paid a visit by a pure spirit of inspiration who is delivering an incredible gift. You will be given an idea and a vision, an epiphany. Its source is the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and the time is now. I was feeling that. The time is now. The time to make the choice is now. The time to move into this new life is now. And you are being chosen to bring it to life. It will work beautifully as long as you put the steps in place one after the other, almost like a clockwork. Despite the mechanical imagery, this is no mechanical idea, although it will no doubt be very inventive and it could concern a brilliant solution to a mechanical problem. It is sparkling, pure genius. Never forget that Thomas Edison dreamed the light bulb. So please don't doubt your intuitive self when it becomes the delivery system for this wonderful innovation that you are in charge of. So that's why I really feel it. Look at that. Chills. I don't know if you can see. Goosebumps again. So your ancestors, this is what's happening. The Akashic records are open. Your ancestors are speaking to you. This magical inheritance, this gift of this knowledge of forgetting who you are now and remembering who you really are. Forgetting who you were conditioned to be and remembering who you really are and making the choice to be who you really are. Making the choice to love yourself fully and bring yourself into balance. These ideas that are coming are divinely inspired and extremely powerful. I'm really feeling this Son of Wands, like this message coming in, this person coming in, this offer coming in. These ideas are worth looking into. The world is yours. Are you ready to step into this new life, Leo? Are you ready to ride into victory finally and be happy? I think you are. And I can't wait to hear about it. And I appreciate all of you being on this journey with me and the support that you give me on this channel. I wish you the very best.